song was composed in the flowery west by a man you may never have seen. Oh, I tell you his name, but it is not in full. His initials are J.R.G.
Hello, Pine Top. What are you doing sitting around here with your head hung down, looking so sad?
I just think about all these piano players going around here making big money playing on these records.
Well, why don't you play on some of these records?
That's a good idea, boy. I believe I start rehearsing right now.
Okay, so welcome to Driven by Me, and this is. I'm still trying to figure out how to do my intro, and it seems that it doesn't catch the sound. So sorry for this intervention. How can I catch the sound? Maybe I should pick up the speaker and then play this. Can I do like a preview or something? Grayed out. Our no intro transition. I think I need to start the slideshow. Swap this. Oh yes. Okay, that seems to work. So I will go back to starting soon, and we'll cut the video there.
Oh boy, that ought to get it.
There is a parable I sure can't read. Yes, there is a parable
Welcome to Driven by Me, and this is tonight we will continue with Blender sculpting tutorial and starting all. I will test the chat. If you see a little hi popping out, it's me. I hope I will see you there. So this is my multi-chat, and I see my Twitch and YouTube. So if you are there, I might see you in there. So let's begin with switching this to Blender. This intro, which has a typo in the name file. So this is me, and it was the wrong one, and I should be. No, I shouldn't. So let's put the music, the little music. I will put it by end because I want to delete one song, and I in OBS I cannot see the names of the song, and it's linked by the folder. So I run them in VLC to check the name of the song that I hate to delete it. And it would be a capture. I think I will add a capture the same as speakers, NVIDIA speakers, and it's a speaker NVIDIA broadcast. Can you hear it? No? What? What? Speaker. It should be working. What? Maybe I should remove this. Why is it not working? Now it works. It's not NVIDIA. No. Okay. Let's go with that. Oops, I deleted it. Control Z. Okay, let's go. Let's start this. Now we will do the eyelid. All of this work to do the eyelid, and I would suggest you now to also make an iteration every day. Make a new at the beginning of your sculpting. Make a new iteration. I don't like this. I like black and white because you have the real color. So you can see that the skin is too white. Are we in a layout? Yes. So this is too grayish too. No, we need to go down. And skin is like a mix of yellowish and red. Oh, of course it depends, but like Caucasian color. If you want to go black, you can African, and more in I think it would go more into like red. A bit of depends on the culture, but it would be a bit reddish, more reddish. So if we flip it up, it still gives the right Caucasian. So it's really ugly. She's really not looking like the model, and at least I did this with my mouse, and I did it fast, really fast, and there is a lot to do still, but we need like a lower resolution, because now we will do a heavy lift job, and to do heavy lifting you need, oh, we cannot go lower. We are not doing the retopology yet, but let's open PureRef and browse your PureRef file. We need to make it look like this. It seems that she misses a bit of beef somewhere, like it's there's, yeah, and that's not now. We just need the shape right now. We could correct some of it with retopology later on. But I want to see the contour of the eyes. Sorry if I put it that way, but it's usually when you work in game, you have like in dev and art, in video games you have multiple monitors, otherwise it becomes a nightmare. Let's remove my key lights, because NVIDIA broadcast is saying that my GPU is crying like tears, and because it's burning. Let's get a look at my GPU. What are you doing to my GPU? Okay, it resolved. Maybe I would put a physical light instead. Okay, so we can do painting later on also. We would bake the colors on the for the veins. I just thought also you can do a color paint vein. We did the veins with the deformation brush, but you could also, I guess, let's see. You might also be able to add texture somewhere, or didn't put this option yet. Oh, texture. You could pick your vein that we are created there, and put them there and try to fit them over but use the same mapping, because this is how it applies the texture in reference to you or the computer, like in reference to the view plane, the area plane, or is it style random sensor. I'm not sure if it's the right place for that. Yeah, might be, because if I go into this brush, it's in view plane, so you would need to have the same, so it would fit your bumps. But now I won't show those veins. It's horrible. It's really horrible. As I said, I come from the world of Warcraft. No, I come from the world of ZBrush, and we can paint and sculpt at the same time in ZBrush. Blender didn't do this yet. They didn't, and I saw people complaining about it last on forum that was dated to last year at least, or 2 years ago. So now let's activate our X. Is it okay? Let's continue. That's sculpting. We need to do real eyelids now. Real big, thick eyelids. And it needs to follow the eye, the lobe of the eye. We need also lights in front. This, and you need like would need to make this. We can do something nice that I found. It's also in ZBrush and in Photoshop. Lazy Mouse Photoshop. It's a third party, I think. I'm not sure if they have created a built-in, but if Photoshop still not have a built-in Lazy Mouse, there is the third-party Lazy Mouse software. Okay, I need to lower the smooth. My preferred power is around 0.4, depending on the details of the mesh. It seems to be too much. It seems to be too strong. I'll cut it in half. Now it's better. The shadow is a bit chunky there. It's not the mesh. Okay. Let's check it. Oh, my CPU is rushing. Again, I have a little high GPU load. What is causing this now? What else can I don't want to remove my background. I don't have anything else to shut down. think my music, it might be too loud there. Sorry for that, my music might have been too loud for you. And you might hear my dog beyond my filter there. You might hear the dog yapping. But when I don't say anything, you cannot hear it. The filter might cut it. He sees the dogs outside the window, and he's doing his job of yapping and telling them to go away. Only the dogs. No, not only the dogs. People with bags and bags that are with traveling bags with or suitcase that can look like a dog. It looks like they are walking their dogs, but it's just a suitcase, and my dog is thinking it's a dog because it doesn't see well, but it sees well. It's just I hear some noises. In the background of the music. There are people talking. It was a few free music in Pixabay. I think this line would need to be smoothed a lot, but it's not realistic eyes. It was made by AI. So let's give it some realism by ourselves. This eyelid goes often like this. But I don't want to show the veins, and usually this corner is the same. It's not back like this. It's the same distance, almost the same distance as this one. Also, there's another thing we need to do before continuing. Control save. The eyes needs a little. They needs to be a bit off. Like it seems like she has crossed eyes, but it's flat, real flat, and it happens especially with stylized characters, but also in realistic. But realistic character doesn't appear so much. But to counter this, we would need to redo our mirror. I think. Yeah, the mirror is done. So how to undo the mirror? Need to go select. Okay, it's not done. So we can leave it and select the boat and then rotate. Oh, the center of rotation is bad, and the interior is bad. There is no mirror there. So now this one we need to undo the mirror, and to do that you go to modeling and it will lag. If you have and you press you pick the faces, press L on the eye you want to remove. You don't click, you just put your cursor and press L on your keyboard, and then you press X and dissolve the faces. And if you have many faces, it might be long like this because now, oh, what happened? It didn't dissolve, collapse edges and faces. Usually dissolve faces works. Okay, now we need to redo the mirror. I'm not the guy who used shortcut to move from one to another. I should learn them, but I think it's when you don't, when it takes like 1 second to switch like that, it's not a win-win to know the shortcut for this. But I would say don't refrain yourself from learning it. And now we will do the mirror, and we need to move the we will need to move which we will need to move the to remove this here for now. Keep this there and move the cursor, not the cursor, the origin to geometry. Oops, no, the other way around. Set origin like this, and now we need to make like a slight. So we can see in the top left the amount of points, and I would say like something like 3, something like 3. Let's see. Of course, it can be, it won't correct it yet as real fast, but this was my teacher in Warner who gave this trick to avoid the cross-eye a little bit, and he was working like at Warner at that time. So it was a pro tip. Now we can move back the origin to the 3D cursor. Be sure the 3D cursor is snapped to the grid, like so. And then, oops. Add the mirror. Whoa. Things have changed. Things have changed. It seems it was farther away. Something has changed. Why? Don't you want to? Why doesn't is there's something else going on there? Oh, okay, I know. you need to reset. So it's Control A, and to know what to understand what is happening there. There you have the rotation, the scale, and you see it's not zero. And the information are not uniform. And now it sees the origin. It sees the origin to make the mirror, and it adds this. So to reset them, you can reset all transform, and now it puts everything to 0, and then you go to mirror, and now it's fine. Okay, it's better. It less crossed eyes. And we did the error of not doing this for the cornea, and now I need to restart everything. So let's restart everything. And why are you not doing this? So now back to the cross eyes. Am I? No, I'm not. Need to go back to the real cross eye. As you can see, and this one, rotate, is cross eyes. The skin needs to be corrected. Now let's do everything again and again and again. Now we just need to correct this one. X. Okay. Now, don't forget to add it back with mirror. Oh, yes, of course, we need to center. Okay, what we will do is center one. The thing is, what we can do other than that is to remove this. This is a bit of can induce some error. The veins are getting past the cornea, but that's not an eye that will be. What we could do, throwing this together and do this from there, because I want them both have the same center of to same center when I will rotate them. Now I would say something like that. Something like that. You could keep them joined for now. Eventually you can separate them to make them the low res version with baking. We might do this if you want. If people show some appreciation. Let's check the chat. Are you there? Anyone showing appreciation? No. Let's continue then. Don't forget to bring back your set origin to 3D cursor. Oh yeah, I forgot Control A. I'll transform and use. Oh damn, no. 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 It's too wide. No. Let's try. Let's see. Is it too much? If it's too much, I will rotate them back a bit. Let's sculpt the corner so it's more in the front. Let's move that. Not elastic, and then this one. She's very worried. So in the drawing her eyes are touching the EA there, and this is slower. My dogs is barking again like crazy now. There's a big dog outside. The bigger the dog, the louder she's shouting at it. It's like Chihuahua with the fur, and the Chihuahua, they are we cannot like bring them to the dog park because she's afraid of the other dog. She can't stop barking at them. And now Ash is continuing, as long as she sees the dogs outside, she's continuing barking. Oh, I want to show you a bit. That way it might help you do the same. Control to pop it out, and if you want to move it rather than pop it, you don't press Control. So now I'm not pressing Control, I just want to move it, but some part I want to pop it like we see a highlight there. It's telling me that she has some cheeks. So all these parts seems to be too not cheeky enough. No pun intended. And this shadow is a bit too wide. She see it's from the angle. It doesn't seem to be so thick. We'll try to make it less large, yes, less bumpy. And you want the eyelid to be the same thickness all over around the eye, so can use control to pop it out and move, inflate too. Inflate is a good one there. Even in ZBrush, I do the same. Use inflate there. And inverse inflate to control inflate, it deflates. So at the end of the day, you want this to not, you want the eye to not touch the skin at the end of the day, but we are not there we are not there yet. But what we could do is check the other side there and control inflate, because we are in reverse, and we can hide this H, I think, yeah, and then we can control inflate and inflate. You want this to, are we in X? Yes. Phew. I don't know how you say few in oof. In English, oof. How do you say few? Few. It's not a real word. It's an onomatopoeia or no, not an onomatopoeia. It's a hey, don't do this to me. Few. No, it's not that French to English. Few. It's not a real word. Oh, it's French Canadian. Oh, phew. It's not boredom. Relief. Not boredom. I never heard anyone say few for boredom. Yeah, English. I think we share it from the American continent, North America, probably. Few. It's like in French we say, in French Canadian we say like the Canadian. Sometimes people say the Canadian say a. I think North American say A too, not just Canadian. I've seen it in many countries. In North America, New York, they say it. Damn A. But in French Canadian, we say in the same way we say ah. Yeah, it might be us who say ah, as it say there, because when I speak in English, I say sometimes I always say and it seems that I say like a Canadian hey, the same way at the same places. I noticed this not long ago. Maybe make it stronger there. We could hide the eye a bit because we cannot. There are no back face. The back face calling is activated, and I don't want to search how to activate because it's not right there in my face, and it will be long for nothing to activate and then deactivate it later on. Oh, what happened? It noticed that the back of the I said we wouldn't do it right away, but it's too late now. I just want to do it. Smooth it a bit. Oh, the dog. The dog is seeing another big doggy again. It's like it's a TV program. It's favorite TV program. She's all day long at the window, howling at the dogs. Howling and shouting obscenities at the other dogs. And when you open the door, she stopped yapping because she's too scared. No, I'm just kidding. I think she would keep barking even louder, like the Chihuahua does. Hey, the other eyes is not following the trend. Following the trend. Follow the trend. GPU, Control S. Never forget. One day you will lose hours of work, and then you will never forget to press Control S every few minutes. You can activate the backups, but it's heavy on the drive, on the space. It's a bit like jelly, something like the cracks there. It's weird. Oh, that's really weird. She has some. That's what was the cracks. Let's correct this. I think we need a stronger smooth now. The strongest smooth of all. We need to put the... Maybe go back to this. Why, yeah, it's better to sculpt in solid mode. We don't need lights. No need materials. Fio left the room in Twitch. He saw the ugliness and he flew away as fast as possible. Okay, now wait, inflate this. I think the border is 2. Okay, let's add back the eye. What the fuck is that? Oh, I'm in okay, we need to still inflate again. Hide the okay. We will close it later. Now. Not later, now. Control S. It's an alien. Alt K. Alt H. Show up the faces. You know, now we need to hopefully build up a bit of the eyelid. I'm not doing this right. I need the stroke, yeah. My smooth it might be too strong now. Usually there in realism we do the little part like this. It's like a little triangle with we don't see this in stylized. And this eyelid would go like that. We need to go search for eyes anatomy. Eyelid. You can see it goes up there. There's a little triangle there. So as I said, this goes like that. So here it's like a more it's thinner, and there it gets larger. Not thin, let's say more like spiky. But at the other end it goes white. It ends up like it ends up without closing, and this part goes this way, and this do some kind of shape like that. That you can smooth a lot. Don't like this hole there. We will play with it later on. So as you can see there, this goes like this. It does like something like this. You can smooth it. You can pop it out. This is pop out. You can see it's like pop. This line there is pop out. This touched the eye. So oops. Wait, I lost my eye. Control C, okay, Control S. Wanted to do Control Z there. So if you want to do redo in pure ref, it's Control Shift Z, and undo is Control Z. So as we can see, this goes back in there, and something like that. We need to move this closer eventually. I think it's like bigger and less strong, and it does more of a, it gets around the eyes more there. So, and there too. So that's why I put it wider and not strong. And it looks like an alien. I did an alien that looks like this. It was one of my first 3D model. I don't like this bump again. Okay, let's stop playing there. We will grab this and get it closer. It's not inflated enough to my liking. Seems too thin. So we can inflate it instead. Even if it breaks the work we did the other side. We need it to be a bit thick before continuing. The wiggly eyes. Let's correct this. Okay. A bit too sensible. Let's smooth it a bit. Okay. It's getting somewhere. It still look like Gollum, but it's getting somewhere slowly. Okay, next I will go over another tool. That's really cool. Well, let's try clothes to see. Control S. Let's try clothes. Let's try clothes. Whoa. Not a good idea. Pinch. Now to do like this line, the best one is pinch. I use it often for this. Now the pinch is best used with Control R to redefine the remesh. It make breaks. Okay, it didn't break things, but we will use it. But now this part is not popping out enough. It's like a little plateau. And this part is also popping out but sticking to the eye. But we need to not to go too deep in the details yet. We just need to have the shape, the basic shape. We'll go to details when with the retopology. But we are getting there. Not beautiful. Needs. We try now to get her to look more like the model. Of course, giving her hair might help. think this is way more profound. So before adding color to the skin, try to get the shape first, because often the beginners would tend to try to correct errors with color, which is really bad process. It's getting the shape is your foundation, and as anything, I repeat this in many different discipline. You need the foundation well done first before getting somewhere doing something else. And this is a case of foundation, the shape before the color. Control R to redefine this. Too much. This is too thin. Control to unpinch. When it's a concave, I tend to press Control with pinch, and when it's not, I tend to not press. And pinch, I would use Control R because it deformed the mesh. Now it redo the mesh. So this seems to still be too much bumpy. Can I find a way? We might have lost a bit of the initial separation. So is our lips now just to go somewhere else, not to stick too long to the same place. We try to a good way would be to do it with this. In that case, we lose a bit of definition. It's time to do Control R a bit. So I just see this. Of course, we will do more later on the eyes. Just need to shift our focus because we are too much on the eyes. So I can see that the cheeks needs to be a lot more cheeky. points over the numpad, point on the numpad to center the rotation of the camera. It's a long process. If we go too fast, then we start going after the next step too soon. Then it will look a bit off. But you are training, so I will excuse you if you cannot hold it more longer. So it's normal to have the skin a bit weird at this level, a bit shaky and all of that. It will get better with the retopology. So I will leave it to that for tonight, and it's far from done. There are many things that needs to be addressed. So thank you for watching, and see you tomorrow. Ciao. Let's try the outro. Too soon. I would need it to start later. Can I do that? Yeah, like that. And now to the outro. I forgot the music's still running. Okay, no, you don't hear it. Let's cut it. Okay. So thank you for watching. See you tomorrow. Still not working. Okay, no sound. Audio output. I'm in the right one and still no sound. Okay, I remember I didn't pick this one. No. Well, it doesn't want to work. I don't know why. It's spoiled. Like a no, it's like a little spoiled child. Let's do this like this. Ha 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 ha. Very funny, very funny. Does not work. So I will leave it there. Audio not playing. Maybe it's this. No, I won't leave it there. Sorry. Audio output. Real tech. And now, can it play? It can play. I just want to set the sound volume to something comfortable. And for our last try with sound now. Ciao, everyone.